Hi you winners! Welcome back to some more Mass Effect. Now, last we were playing, we saved everyone except for Fidan. He kind of killed himself on the colony. So, and beat a huge frickin' plant thing. So now we're trying to get back to the Normandy. So we'll see if there's any Geth there. I have a feeling there might be some Geth. But this way. This way, guys. But yeah. And then we get to talk to more people. Be careful who we romance, you know, shit like that. No more talking to Caden. That is off limits. Not allowed. I was also told that loyalty does not matter in one. So yeah. I should talk to Garrus every time. That's another thing I was told. Which way? That way. But yeah, loyalty doesn't matter, so I can not talk to people just to make sure I don't accidentally romance them. Like Liara. Although I want to talk to Liara because I like her, I just want her as a best friend. I'm not that into you, girl. Sorry. I'm into that guy. Okay. So let's go on to the Normandy and see what's up. Because last we talked to Joker, he was kind of freaking out. A little bit. So, what's going on, buddies? Enter airlock.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Alright.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I'll say I feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Okay.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Why? Oh, you looked super possessed there too. It's kind of creepy.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Oh. What the fuck? Hello!
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Well, thank you.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Okay, did you learn anything?
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information.
God damn it.
Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
Oh no.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you okay?
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Better off this way.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I help everyone, damn it.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
I was.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
I was gonna kill them until I realized I missed the extra. Yay, Paragon! The extra shit. So, awkward. Also, I was told why I couldn't make, like, for Fidan, I couldn't save him, or, like, I don't know if it would have saved him, but there were certain options that were grayed out that were Paragon and Renegade, like, Ultra, one or the other. Was told, I don't know if this is true, by a Shy Guy that if I had gone to the other planet first, I would have been able to make those decisions, because I would have been leveled high enough. But vice versa, now I'm able to make a decision on the other planet that I wouldn't have been able to had I gone to it first. So, yay. I hate intense shit though, so let's see if... Whoa, whoa, I turned myself around way too fast. Let's see if Joker has anything to say. Because, you know, maybe some more information or opinions has come out.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Is there anything else? I just wanted to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a
God damn it.
check on me, didn't you?
We already did
I'll
this.
tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me
Fuck.
as your pilot.
I need to remember
I'm not
that this
great.
is
I'm the best
the
damn
same
pilot
fucking
in the
thing.
Alliance fleet.
Shut up,
When I
Joker.
was in flight school, I earned that.
Okay.
All those commendations in my file, I earned every
Okay,
single
let's just go with that one.
given to
Whatever.
me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
Well, now you did.
You mean you didn't know?
God damn it.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Rolex syndrome, brittle bone disease.
In case anyone
bones
missed
in my
that.
leg never develop properly, they're basically hollow. Too much
This.
force and will shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get
Oh,
around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic.
Ow.
I've learned to manage my condition.
I still can't handle listening to
Ignore
that.
me,
Oh my god.
I'll make a dance for you.
Oh my
Just don't
god.
ask me to get up
Is that
and
green?
you know, you like the sound of
You're done.
bones.
I have to go.
Awkward.
See you.
Really awkward part to do that on. That's okay. Did not expect my option to be hella long. Sorry. Okay. I did not see. I thought you were wearing a helmet. Okay. Your eyes are so white. They were kind of creeping me out. Let's go this way. Let's go over here first. Wait, no, this is Kaden. Kaden. Oh, whatever. I want to talk to Liara, but I don't want to accidentally romance her. Let's talk to you.
Yes, Commander? Is
oh.
there something you need?
Well, damn. Messaging. Damn it. The decisions. Okay. Is there something I needed? No, I'm good. I've already done all
I should
that.
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And then she's just resting. Let's see if there's any new information. We'll leave if we have to. You're up and fine now.
Commander,
Huh?
are you coming to check up on me?
Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I feel like we already did this.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I'm good.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry. Nope. Nope. If I want to get to know you, that's... No. We all know where that's going to lead. Let's go talk to Garrus. And I don't want to get upset with you like I do with Kaden, so there's that. Also, I don't really like Kaden, so there's that too. Which, I don't know why, there's just something about him. He's just kind of... He's too easy to lead on. Too easy to get. Okay. Garrus?
Commander, good to see you.
Personal
You've
questions.
been with C-Sec a while.
God damn
Have you
it.
seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but
Well,
yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
no doubt.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit
Did we do this?
disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you
Did we
investigating?
do this?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to
What?
pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts.
Ugh.
Organs mostly.
Why don't I remember
Usually
this?
get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Really?
So what was it?
Both, actually.
Ugh.
But it took us a while to figure that out.
Alright, no doubt.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Ugh. Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Damn. A foot. Wait.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
You have 4 testicles, Krogan? Rex! Rex, what are you hiding? What'd you do?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing? Or smart?
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview.
Huh.
We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
What the fuck?
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
What?
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them.
Ew.
Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Bastard.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that!
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
Damn.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
He has a point.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. I went to Patlin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did.
Damn.
All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I'll say you're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Yay! Yay! Okay. I want to check out these coordinates, but I'm going to talk to other people. Ashley?
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Didn't I already do this?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden,
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eat
What?
Family mail.
What? Who's he sweet on? What? What?
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Sounds familiar.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Okay. Something changed?
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
Wow.
She levered Mike face first into a tree.
Yes.
Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense.
Aww.
I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Dedicated of you.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy.
Damn.
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. No. You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around.
Legit.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Aww.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Cute. Watching?
I thought you said he was dead.
That's the point.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something?
Well, this is awkward.
I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
It's fine. What are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I like you. And no, I won't ever judge someone because of their beliefs. Everyone has their own. It's just awkward when she said that, because it's like, oh, I don't have a religion, because I don't. I mean, I have beliefs, I just don't have a religion, but whatever suits your fancy. Personal inquiry.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Yes.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
What?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Really?
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Do I know this?
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
All right.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went?
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Well, this is awkward.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day.
Damn.
We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Damn.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Aw. Rex, you have such a sad past. Like, seriously, it's so sad. Alright. Tali?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Aw.
I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Starin's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Damn. You're royalty?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It's a lot of
It
pressure.
must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry,
There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Alright. Then, okay, wait, I kind of want to know about your father, that you know.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through.
Of course.
He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Damn.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I'm actually pretty good.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. So now after that, I will see you guys in the next episode. So this was all story time with people on board, but now we will progress to the next world in the next episode. So hope you guys are winning life, and I'll see you then. Bye, winners.